Block those mother.
I'm in.
Welcome back to Bandwagon Fans. I'm Jeff, and doing this one with Ernie's tail back here somewhere. So tonight we're going to be talking about the newest comedy, Blockers, and this is a movie that asks what do you do when your teenage daughter decides to lose her virginity? Well, you do everything you can to stop it, or at least that's the premise of the movie. So check out some highlights from the trailer.
Tonight is the first night of our adult lives. I want to go to prom and lose my goddamn virginity.
Prom night. It's kind of perfect.
I'm in.
Julie left her laptop open.
You guys are snooping on our kids?
All emojis have a secret meaning.
Oh, eggplants are dicks. This is some kind of a dick-related agreement.
Maybe they're just saying, hey, you're okay with me. You're okay with me.
I mean, maybe.
What?
Our girls are not thinking things through. I'm gonna stop them.
I'm in.
I'm fully planning on having sex tonight.
Wherever the night takes us.
The night's gonna take us there.
Wherever the wind sails our ships.
Your ship is going into my harbor.
They're getting away.
WWVDD.
What would Vin Diesel do?
Hey, Fast and the Furious is completely unrealistic. It's not a documentary. I get that.
All right, so Blockers. This is wow, what a delight this was. So this is starring John Cena from WWE fame, Leslie Mann, who's a veteran comic actress from 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, Ike Barinholtz, and they play three parents to each one to a different teenage daughter, and these daughters are Catherine Newton, Gideon Adlon, and Geraldine Viswanahan. So the three girls, they lifelong friends since they started school. They've been best friends. Now it's time for their senior prom, and they decide to make a pact to all lose their virginity on the same night. And then the parents, John Cena and Leslie Mann, find out what this pact is. So they're the good parents that are going to do everything they can to stop their kids from having sex. And Ike Barinholtz plays the father who's a little more loose. He's okay with his daughter having sex until he finds out that his daughter is going to have sex with a man, which is a problem because he knows that she's actually gay. So just going off the trailer, I wasn't expecting a whole lot from this movie, and holy crap was I blown away. This movie is hilarious from start to finish. The opening scene where the three parents kind of meet as they're dropping off the daughters at their first day of school, probably like first grade or something. Just from that first interaction, I was on board and I was hooked. And throughout this movie, it never let up. The jokes just kept coming 3 or 4 times the entire theater. And there wasn't a lot of people in the theater, but probably close to 100. And 3 or 4 times throughout this movie, everybody was just cracking up. I would say this is produced, at least partially produced, by Seth Rogen, and it is definitely got his spirit in it. It is. The movies that kept coming to mind were Zack and Miri Make a Porno and Bachelor Party. It has that kind of 80s teen comedy energy to it, frenetic energy to it. Like Bachelor Party wasn't really a teen comedy, but it has that kind of energy of Bachelor Party, Meatballs, Caddyshack, and mixed with the gross out humor and the sensibilities of the Seth Rogen movies. But it also, all of this stuff actually holds together or kind of surrounds a really sweet, positive movie. It's not, when it wants to make you laugh, you are gonna laugh. It hits every beat it wants. So the laughs kept coming throughout the whole movie. But it took time to, towards the end, it took time to kind of hit like an emotional core. And I was right along with that too. There were moments where I got a little choked up. The performances, Leslie Mann, she's great in everything she does. She's so incredibly gifted with her comedic timing. kind of plays the same character all the time, but I mean, who cares? Sometimes you just want to see the classics, and she's got that character of the suburban stressed out mom. She's got that character down pat. All the girls, they all did extremely well in their performances. By far the standout of blockers is Geraldine Viswanahan. She's every scene she's in, she nails her little comedic beats, and she was such a joy to watch. Really looking forward to seeing. I don't know what Ernie's got going on over here. Sorry. Hi, little guy. He's in hunting mode right now. Everything. She was just such a joy to watch. Every scene she was in, she kind of stole the show. But really, almost everybody in this movie got a chance to shine, and it's really a credit to Kay Cannon. This is her directorial debut, and if this is the kind of stuff she's going to be doing, I'm looking forward to her work for years to come. These kind of movies don't happen much anymore, where just no holds barred on the body humor, on the vulgarity, showing teens acting as real teens who do things they shouldn't be doing, but that's okay, because that's kind of the message. One of the messages of the movie is teens have to have room to make their mistakes and learn from them, and just a lot of little messages hidden in this movie. You'll hear some people talk about it possibly being a feminist movie, and that's absolutely true. Especially being directed by a woman, definitely is a different kind of feminism, of saying so sorry about that. That's the porg behind me that the cat absolutely freaks out over. So that's Porg. And you can see Ernie. All right, we'll just let Ernie have his way with the Porg there. So it's a different kind of feminism, where it addresses toxic masculinity, and there's scenes in the movie where it clearly draws lines of what's acceptable for men to do, but it doesn't reject men. And it really does, this is where John Cena actually really gets to shine, kind of playing against type. From the very beginning, he's not afraid to show emotion, but he still is that big, tough, hulking, could throw somebody through a wall guy that he looks like he could be. So, but it celebrated his positive attributes while showing where it's acceptable to draw a line. But overall, just an incredibly fun movie. Like I haven't laughed this much in a movie in a while. Probably, one of my favorite comedies the last 10 years is Grandma's Boy, and it's up there. It's up there in terms of just sheer fun. But it also just has just such a sweet emotional core, and you really start rooting for every character to get whatever it is that they want in life. Sam, one of the three daughters, is an in the closet lesbian. So there's a story of her coming out of the closet, which, even though it was probably the B story or even the C story, was actually handled, I think, better than like Love, Simon, where that was the main story. They handled her story really well. They didn't shy away from experimenting with drugs. They didn't shy away from experimenting with sex, and it wasn't one of these movies where it teases you with body humor all the time and then pulls the rug out and says, nope, everybody's really a good person and doesn't make mistakes. It actually goes through with a lot of things that it teases at from the beginning, but not everything. All in all, just an incredibly fun movie, worth going to see. Definitely don't go to a matinee on this. Actually go to it at night where the theater might be kind of full, because this is one, like a lot of comedies, it's going to be more fun the more people you have with you. And this off screen, the cat is just tearing the entire setup. He goes nuts whenever I'm filming these things. But anyway, so that's Blockers. Just a ton of fun. Go check it out. I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. So if you have seen it, I'm not going to really do a spoiler review on it because there isn't a whole lot more to talk about it other than it's just a ton of fun and just incredibly funny, humorous. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Go check it out. And after you've seen it, leave some comments below about what your favorite comedies are and what you liked or didn't like about Blockers. So thanks for watching. Trying to get this channel going, and appreciate all the new subscribers in the last week. Too many to list off, but it's a big deal to me seeing people take the time to hit that subscribe button and say they want to come back and check out stuff I'm doing in the future. So you can also find me on Twitter at Jeff@the BW Fans. So that's on Twitter, Jeff@the BW Fans. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more movie reviews and get on the bandwagon.